Hey everybody, it's Jackie. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing okay and staying safe. It's a gorgeous summer day here in Arkansas. The sun's out, it's 75 degrees, there's a breeze blowing. It's a perfect day outside. Everything is, I've got purple iris in bloom, my peach tree flowered, my apple tree flowered, my roses are getting ready to bud. It's beautiful here, and it's nice to have a little bit of springtime. Anyways, what I want to talk to you about today is Too Faced. So Too Faced, I've always thought of as a fun brand. I like that their packaging is really good, and I like that their products for the most part are scented in a yummy way. So I don't really use my Too Faced collection a whole lot. Now there's some things that I do, and I was just gonna do the eyeshadow palettes, but I don't have that big of a Too Faced collection. Well, kinda. But anyways, I just thought we'll see how long it takes to do the palettes. Not too long. I think I got like maybe 15 of them. But then I've got some lips, some face, some cheeks, some makeup, a bunch of Tutti Frutti stuff from TJ Maxx. And so let's just go through it and we'll see how we do. So the first famous Too Faced palette that I have is the original chocolate bar, and I think this is probably the palette that started it for many people. It is a really, it looks like a Hershey bar, and it smells delicious, has cocoa powder in it, and it's basically a neutral palette, very, very pretty. I think this was kind of the Too Faced answer to Urban Decay's Naked original palette. So what I like about this palette is that it is a neutral palette, but you've got a pink and a purple here. And I did also like the large pans for the colors that you use the most, or for brow bone. It's nice to have those large pans. So it has a nice mirror. It comes in the tin packaging, which absolutely love the packaging. And they also came with a tiny little lookbook, which was really nice. I always appreciate the Too Faced lookbooks, and they were some of the first little mini tutorials that I ever looked at. So I did appreciate those little fold outs, and I did follow them. So that was nice about the chocolate bar, and so that's the original. Now this was a little Too Faced chocolate bar mini gift with purchase that I got for something. This isn't available for purchase. I just want to include it because it is a little mini chocolate bar. I don't know if I got that from Ulta or from Too Faced directly. So that's the original chocolate bar. Next we have the chocolate bonbon palette, and this palette I believe was discontinued. Has all the little heart-shaped pans, the pink tin packaging, and the two large pans. And it's really nice. The little heart-shaped pans are cute. Basically another neutral palette, but you do have a light pink, a fuchsia pink, and a teal. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention, of course, they smell fabulous. So that's the Bonbon palette, and that was at TJ Maxx. Let me smell my original chocolate bar. Yeah, it still smells, just not as strong. Bonbons I don't use rarely, so that's why that one still smells really strong. But that was fun. Okay, next, these aren't in particular order. Next was the Too Faced white chocolate bar. I think this is one of their lesser popular palettes, but I bought it and I liked it, and I actually like it. It's in, again, the tin packaging, and you've got the pink mirror with the candy stripes, and this is a pastel palette. So this would be good for spring, and I'm pretty sure I've got this in my spring palette collection. video if you want to check out my playlist for more collection videos, TJ Maxx Marshalls, vlogs and hauls videos, or anything that you're looking at. I've probably hoarded it. If it's talking about makeup. But anyways, so that is white chocolate. Not really good for deeper skin tones. It's kind of a pale palette, so that's who's gonna like that. But I do like it with the green up here, the peach, the real pale lilac. Again, the large pans are the most popular ones. You do have a dark, you've got a black, and you've got a white, so just a great palette, so you can deepen it up in that awesome cocoa smell. So that is white chocolate. And since we're on white chocolate, there was a mini palette as well. This was the mini white chocolate chip. So the white chocolate chip, again in plastic, a small little palette. These palettes, it's pale, washed out, and did not get good reviews. I haven't tried it. Still smells like cocoa. Very, very pale peach, a tan, a very pale yellow. You do have a black with glitter sparkle in it, and then you have your large white pan. Anything you get out of that is going to be a very, 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 very light wash, only suitable for light skin tones. And that is the white chocolate chip. Okay, it's kind of cute though. It's just washed out. Okay. Next we have, which ones? This is the 20th anniversary palette, the Then and Now palette. It's their longest palette. I do like it though, with the sparkle in the eyes. And you've got your mirror, it's a glitter packaging. And then you've got all your original shades. I believe the top row is the original shades, if I remember correctly. And then the redone version is across the bottom. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I do like this palette because it has a lot of sparkly shades, which are good for the eyelid, especially this blue, this pink, and this peacock teal right here. Really, really pretty palette. And it was on sale half price at Sephora. I think that's when I picked it up. I didn't pick it up for full price. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got it for half price and went ahead and got it at that time. So that is their anniversary palette. Next, again in no particular order, is the Natural Lust palette. And Natural Lust came with a lookbook. And I always, when I saw it in store at Sephora where I bought it, I thought it was just a really pretty kind of bridal style palette. And then you've got your lookbook, so again, that's appreciated. Now they've got out Natural Lust, but this was the original Natural Love. And it was a different palette as far as shape and size. Just a really, really pretty soft spring or beginner palette, because it's just really got really lovely browns and pinks and neutrals that are just gorgeous. And then you've got your large mirror, but just a really, really soft palette. You do have, that looks like a deep navy down in the corner, and then you do have a sparkly copper glitter right here. Yeah, just a very, very warm neutral palette. Very, very pretty. Look good in anybody. So that is the Natural Love palette. That was a spring palette, what, maybe 3 years ago? Okay. Next, let's go with the original Gingerbread palette. So this came out for Christmas year before last. I did not buy the Gingerbread Spicy. The Gingerbread has a little fold-out lookbook, which is always nice, and does come in the tin packaging. The tin packaging palettes are my favorite Too Faced palettes. I really like this metal pencil case style packaging. Of course, you got your mirror, and well, you open it up, and I wouldn't say it smells like gingerbread. It smells like a bit of vanilla and something else. but I don't smell the cinnamon and clove and all that you need for nutmeg for gingerbread. I don't smell any ginger. But anyways, just a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. You've got your deeper neutrals. You've got a really gorgeous fuchsia pink there. You've got some berry tones. You've got a really nice kind of a shimmer amethyst down here. You've got a kind of a orangey red. And then you do have your light pinks over here in your transition mats. And you do have a sparkle white. And then you've got some browns and a really pretty kind of a khaki green gold. But that is the Gingerbread Original Palette. And when I saw the extra spicy, I didn't feel like I needed it because gingerbread is just so nice. So then let's go with the palette that just broke the internet. And that is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. We're all familiar with this one. Everybody was waiting for this one to come out and everybody went crazy over it. It was the first, the peach item, and came in a really pretty, the tin case with the ombre, the light pink to the kind of coral pink down to the peachy pink, and it's just such a beautiful palette. And then you open it up and then there's your little peach, and then there are your shades, and again such and it smells so good. It smells like peach jello. That was I love peach jello. But anyways, you've got your browns. It's a really pretty neutral palette that would be flattering for anyone. You've got your deep peaches here. You've got kind of a greenish gray here, and then you've got some deeper, and then you've got like a dark peach shade, and it's just really, really pretty. So you got your light neutrals, your dark neutrals, and just a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. And I really, it was the one that people couldn't get, that sold out, that people, it was just it was a sensation for, man, a while when Sweet Peach came out. So, and I still love that. So that's a really nice palette. Next we have, let's go with the original Clover palette. So Clover is Jared Bandino's dog, and I thought this, some of Too Faced palette is, Too Faced makeup is kind of cutesy, and this is going along with that, but I just thought it was adorable. Again, you've got the tin package, you've got Clover right here with all his little buddies, and it's in a really pretty baby blue packaging, and there he is. And then you have your shades, and I thought this was a really good spring palette the first time I saw it. I really liked the green, the pink, the purple, the yellow, the berries. It's just really, you've got a blue up here in the corner, and then it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. I really like Clover, and I bought this because they were donating money to toward, it doesn't smell like anything. They should have made it smell like mint or something, like a dog bone breath thing. But anyways, they were giving away some of the proceeds to help dogs or cats or shelter animals of some way. So that's the original Clover palette, and so pretty, and I do pull it out as one of my spring palettes. It's in my spring palette video. So next we have one of the newer palettes and one of the last palettes that I bought, and this is the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. Now this palette has everybody loves the Chocolate Gold palette for its chrome and shimmer metallics. Really, really excellent quality. Again, you've got your little fold out with your looks, always appreciated. But the thing about this palette is it was just so, the metallics were just so extra. It smells like cocoa again. You've got a really pretty dark forest green here right next to a large pan of gold, because that's your signature color, but you do have your large vanilla, and I'm glad they went back to this, because if you saw the first palettes had the two big pans, and then you went to where they were just all the same size square, and now the newer palette, it seems like it's gone back to the two. I do like the two larger pans. And then you have just got some gorgeous, gorgeous brown shimmers, good for all skin tones. That's just going to look good on everybody. And with the cream and the black, you can just do stunning looks. And that is the Chocolate Gold palette, one of the highest rated Too Faced palettes ever. And actually, this was the first palette that made me notice Makeup Revolution. First of all, I was shocked that Makeup Revolution had a whole aisle at Ulta. They had so much space, I couldn't even believe it. And then they have the exact copy of all of the Too Faced palettes. And I mean, just, they must get their packaging from the same manufacturer. But it was just a crazy dupe. But I mean, I didn't pick it up, I don't think. But I was just shocked that that kind of blatant copying is allowed. Okay, so that is the Chocolate Gold palette. Next, I do have a couple more palettes. White Peach, duh. Okay, White Peach is what I'm wearing today. This palette had very poor ratings. It's a really, really light pastel spring palette, and the only look you're gonna get, it does have a dark matte black, and then you do have a pearl white out here, and then you've got some glitter metallic down here, and then the tangerine with the sparkle in it, and then kind of a rose color with a sparkle. It's what I'm wearing today, and you're just gonna get a really, really light white peach look out of it. It's just, it'd be great for a beginner or a young lady if you needed something really, really subtle. But this palette did not sell very well, and it wound up at TJ Maxx. And as far as a Too Faced palette goes, it's pretty light on the pigment department, so it didn't go over very well. But I do like it, and I am wearing it today, so it's good. It does have its uses, and that is White Peach. Okay, next, we've got some mini palettes. Here's another mini. This is the Too Faced Sugar Cookie mini palette. This was a Christmas palette, maybe 2018, if I remember correctly. Really, really cute, and a great pocket or purse palette. You've got a cream and a dark. I mean, Too Faced always is very good about making it a complete palette. No matter how small it is, you can work with it on its own. And you've got a berry tone, a cocoa tone, a copper shade, and then a sandy shade, and then you've got a kind of a silver white shimmer up here. Very, very pretty. It smells a little vanilla. I mean, kind of like they all do. They're not real distinct as being a sugar cookie or gingerbread. The peach smells like peach, but anyways, they kind of all smell vanilla. Okay, then next we have the peanut butter palette, and I thought the peanut butter palette was so cute. It's in the tin packaging, as in sugar cookies in the tin packaging too, and I like that Too Faced packaging. And it comes with a little mirror, and then there's your shades, and you've got your little fold out again, so appreciated. Too Faced is just cool like that, and it just tucks right in there, so you can take it with you. And really, Too Faced is so beginner friendly, but it's just great with a purple, like an amethyst color, and then you've got a rust. You've got a really, really nice peachy shade, kind of a peanut butter goldy brown, and then you've got a white cream down here, and then you've got a deep plum and an orange. And peanut butter palette is just really, really, I thought it was such a good palette. I bought, like, I love that. That is so pretty, because you can do that. That's a one and done. You could do your whole face with that palette. And I love this palette so much that I've got 3 altogether, 2 backups, and they must have been on sale or something, and I like the palette. So when I like something, as with all makeup, besides being a hoarder, I know that if I like something, it's going to get discontinued because, I mean, brands always come out with collection after collection after collection. So if I like something, I'll go ahead and buy a backup because I know it'll disappear. All right, so next we have, this one is so cute. This is the Tickled Peach mini palette. So it's like a little baby sweet peach palette, and this came out, I think it was Christmas before last too. This is a, smells like peaches. This is an awesome baby peach for your purse. It's got the nice mirror on it, the tin packaging. It's just an excellent, excellent miniature palette. You've got, again, you've got a white, like a French vanilla shade. You've got a real pale, pale rose peach. You've got a really nice transition shade. Then you've got a little berry up here. You've got a little orangey rust down here. You've got a really nice plum in the corner. And then a real nice reddish brown. And then you've got a deeper brown shimmer. So that is just an awesome miniature palette, and I highly recommend it. And I like this little palette so much that, again, I've got a backup as well. So that is the Tickled Peach mini palette from Too Faced. So let's see what we've got next. Oh. Next is Totally Cute, and Totally Cute was a Totally Cute palette that came with stickers, so you could stick them on the palette and, you know, decorate it and personalize it. But anyways, it has a plain pink tin package, and then you'd stick your stickers on it. And then you've got your little lookbook fold out, just like the peanut butter and jelly. And it's just gorgeous. It is so fun. It is totally cute because you've got, it's a little, you know, you get your pink, you've got your green, you've got your blue, you've got a couple browns up here for transitions. And the Totally Cute palette is totally cute, and I absolutely love it. And I appreciate the 3 large shades on the side. Too Faced really does it right as far as that goes, because they always give you something to work with and something to lighten and something to darken. So I really do appreciate that about Too Faced. And that is the Totally Cute palette, and it is totally cute for sure. Okay, next we have the Cat Eyes palette. I'm a crazy cat lady. I have 4 cats and 2 dogs. They're usually walking around. But so I had to have this. Again, your lookbook's up here, and then you've got your 3 large pans, and then your 6 smaller shades. And this is very, very kind of, this palette's a man trap. That's what I call it. You've got your black, you've got your browns, you've got a copper shade. This is really gonna look good. You've got a rosy shimmer, and then you've got, of course, your vanilla, your pale pink, and then you've got a shimmer shade here. And that is the Cat Eyes, and I believe you could really make some sultry looks out of it. And it's just really, really pretty. I like the cat print packaging too. Just a gorgeous small palette. So let's see. The Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes. Now this is my #1 all-time favorite eyeshadow palette from Too Faced. I use the heck out of this. It is my absolute favorite palette. Smells like peaches. It's an all matte palette, and it is a peach dream. I use the heck out of this. Every time I use it, my eyes look gorgeous. They're so pretty, and I absolutely love it. You've got, again, you've got your browns, you've got your berries, you've got your deep peaches, you've got your darkening shades, you've got your white, and then you've got your transitions. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous, I cannot say enough about the Just Peachy Matte palette. It's in a gold packaging, and I like this palette so much that I've got 3 backups, because this is my #1 palette, and I'm a hoarder, and this is my favorite. So I'm gonna have more of my favorite than anything else, but I highly recommend Just Peachy Mattes. if you're a lady of a certain age, the all mattes look great, and they just make your eyes look beautiful, and they don't show any, this is the bomb Too Faced palette, okay? It's just the best. In my opinion, this is the #1 matte palette that Too Faced makes. It might be the only all matte palette that Too Faced makes, now that I think about it, but it's my personal favorite. Okay, let me show you a couple of blush palettes, because I only have a couple of them, and they're in the peach. So let's keep going with the peach, and then we'll get into the Tutti Frutti. So the first one is the Too Faced Peach Glow palette, and it matches the peach. It doesn't have the peaches stamped in it, but it does have the same ombre colors, and the peach is kind of, it's in the tin packaging, and this is embossed. And then you open it up with your little peach mirror, and then you've got 3 shades. You've got a highlighter, you've got a glowy blush, and then you've got a deeper bronzer. So really, really nice. Smells like peaches. And that is the Peach Glow palette, and I absolutely love it. I just love the peach collection. I've got quite a bit of it, and that's just a really, really fun. And it even has a little fold out as well, so there you go. So that's nice. And then the other one that I have is the Sugared Peach palette, and I think this came out right before Christmas, maybe 2 years ago, I can't remember. But it's in the packaging that kind of goes along with the white peach and the peachy matte. It's the same, yeah, it is. It's the exact same packaging. So it was out about that time then. But this is the face palette, and big mirror, and then you've got 4 jumbo pans of blush and highlighter. This one is a real kind of a deep orange with a sparkle in it, and then you've got kind of a really, really pale peach highlighter. Then you've got a deeper shade down here in the corner that could be used for a transition. It's kind of a terracotta peach. And then you've got a true, that one kind of looks like NARS Orgasm. That is like a real pinky peach, sweet peach looking blush. But anyways, that is the Sugared Peach palette, and that is so fun. So should we do this into 2? What time is it? How deep are we into this thing? Oh, we're already at the 30-minute mark. So let me break this up into 2 videos. I'm gonna stop. I've got 2 more palettes. We'll go ahead and do them. They're Tutti Frutti, and that is all the eyeshadow palettes I have, so we'll go ahead and wrap it up with the last 2. And of course, what I'm talking about is the Too Faced Tutti Frutti Razzle Dazzle Berry palette, and this is from the Tutti Frutti line. I absolutely love this palette. And what I really like about the Tutti Frutti, again, the packaging is outstanding. I really love this notched corner right here where you can easily just put your finger and flip it up. That might not seem like a big deal, but I absolutely love that. Then you've got your large mirror, and then you've got your shades, and it is just a really wonderful, you've got your matte, which is really nice for your base. Then you've got another really nice matte for transition. Then you've got kind of a peachy, sandy, metallic, really pretty. Then you've got kind of a brick brown color, very pretty. Then you've got kind of a berry, and then you've got your black, and there is some sparkle in that black, and then you've got kind of an amethyst on the end, but smells like berries. And that is the Tutti Frutti Razzle Dazzle Berry palette, and I think this, along with their gold palette, is the best shimmer metallic shades that Too Faced makes. So this one I paid full price for, but I was able to pick up the pineapple palette on sale at TJ Maxx. So this is the other Too Faced Tutti Frutti palette. This is Sparkling Pineapple, And I wanted this palette, but they were just so expensive that when they came out, I just picked one or the other, not both. But I did always want this palette, and I've always liked the green shade in here. It's got the pineapples, and again, that really nice, easy open, flip up with your mirror. But, oh, you open it up, and it just hits you like, this does smell like pineapple, and it's just wonderful. So you've got a really kind of a yellow-toned white over here. Then you've got a really kind of a buff color, and then you've got a medium brown matte next to a really kind of a Aztec gold. That's your kind of a pineapple metallic there. Next to a really pretty green, and it looks like it's got a shift to something there. I haven't tried it yet. I just picked this up at TJ Maxx about a month or so ago. It's in one of my TJ Maxx videos if you're interested. And then you've got a dark brown to deepen up the crease. And then you've got a really pretty silvery shimmer gold. God, this palette's awesome. But I was able to get it over at TJ Maxx for, oh no, I got it at Marshall's. So anyways, but that's a whole nother video. Right? You know what I'm talking about. But anyways, okay, so let's stop here. Let me make sure I did not miss any eyeshadow palettes. No, I got them all. Okay, so we're going to break this up into 2 videos. So if you want to see the rest of my Too Faced collection, please check my next video. It's coming right up. Again, my name's Jackie. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. I appreciate you spending some time with me. I hope you are safe and well, and your family is safe and well. And we've all just got to stay away from each other and take this seriously and do what we're supposed to do and stay home and find something to do. I've been cleaning and digging out my collection, so now might be a good time to organize your collection too and realize that you don't need to buy anything when all this is over. Right? Okay. All right, part 2 coming up. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.